Not gay. Still not gay.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of bromance in webtoons, and you can see them even in non-romance centric series. There aren't really any romantic moments between the two guys, but they could appear as such depending on the lens you use. In this video, we're going to focus on those which are under the action fantasy genre, particularly those with a game system. You know, with a pop-up window, level ups, player stats, and stuff. I'll only be sharing those that are available in official English platforms. I'll indicate the title of the series and where you can read it. But I won't mention the character names anymore, okay? Besides, if the title is new to you, high chances that you will forget about the character names anyway. You'll get to know their names once you read the series. So, I will just call them as the MC or main character and the partner. I will be mentioning slight webtoon spoilers though, but don't worry, they wouldn't be too spoilery that it will ruin your reading experience on the series overall. They will just be spoilery enough to make you curious about the duo's actual interactions and start reading the webtoon. Oh well, that's the intention at least. My recommendations are not going to be ranked. They will be grouped by category or trope instead. There won't be any particular order within the groupings either. So let's start with those that have idol and fanboy-like relationships. Or maybe it might be more accurate to consider them as celebrity and stalker relationships. First, we have Limit Breaker. The partner appears out of nowhere and claims to be the MC's ultimate fanboy. The MC had no idea why the partner adores him so much, but he lets his fanboy tag along since he doesn't harm his friends and is pretty useful anyway. Surprisingly, the partner is a very obedient little puppy. Even if he doesn't like being separated from the MC, he does his best on whatever the MC asks him to do. Little praises from the MC, whether it actually happened or it was just his imagination, brings him so much joy. Then the other one is, I'm the max level newbie. The MC and the partner are like among the best players in a certain game. The partner sees himself as the MC's rival as he challenges the MC on every opportunity he gets, while the MC just thinks of him as a stalker. This one-sided rivalry still continued even after the game they were playing became reality. The MC had defeated the partner multiple times, but the partner still doesn't miss any opportunity to have a match against him. The MC had also been tricking the partner multiple times, and the partner fell for them all the time. Some are so obvious that it makes you think that the partner is only dumb when it comes to the MC. There are other webtoons with similar relationships, but they don't have as much moments compared to those that I've mentioned. Well, at least on the chapters I've read so far. Now let's check out the webtoons with a Transmigrator and novel protagonist relationship. The protagonist is the overpowered one. First, we have I Woke Up as a Villain. The MC transmigrated into the body of a minor villain of a novel he was reading. The partner, who is the novel's protagonist, was supposed to kill that character, but he changes his mind because he has become attached to the MC. He tried to recruit the MC to his guild, but was rejected. But he still didn't give up and makes sure that he is free whenever the MC is free to go out on a date. And during that time when the MC was in danger, the partner was imagining himself as the prince rescuing his princess. The partner is very open about his fondness towards the MC as he tells the MC that he likes him in public. He meant it in a platonic way, of course, but still. Then the other one is the greatest estate developer. The MC transmigrated into the body of a trash noble in a novel. The MC tries to fix that character's reputation, but his bodyguard's impression towards him is not easy to change. The partner is his personal knight, by the way. But in time, the partner learns to genuinely care for the MC, even though he trash talks the MC lots of times. Yeah, he does that to the MC directly and is pretty sadistic about it. There are moments when they praise or appreciate each other, but they cringe about it later. It's a love-hate relationship between this master-servant duo. There's another webtoon that I can think of which has a similar relationship, but it doesn't have a gaming system interface, so it shall be part of a separate video. On the next group, we have webtoons with the main character and a regressor. First, we have Omniscient Reader. The MC's favorite novel became real. The partner is his favorite character, but he's a psycho. The partner wants to kill the MC, but the MC manages to convince the partner that they're meant to be companions. Companions in life and death. But these two are not honest with each other, and they doubt it when the other guy is being nice, especially the MC. But despite their arguments, they can work together, and the other characters even see them as an item. Yes, they have in-universe shippers. The misunderstandings about their relationship get crazier and crazier as you read more chapters. Then the other one is how to use a returner. When the MC finds out that the partner is an overpowered regressor, he lies his way to win the partner's favor. And oh, he succeeds on that alright, making the partner sparkle when the MC does what he wants. Or feel very lonely if he can't make the MC go along with what he wants. So, they don't really argue since the partner usually gives in. The MC also spoils the partner from time to time, even though he claims that he's just using the partner. I lost count on how many times he praised the partner, especially in his thoughts. He admires the partner's handsomeness and refers to him as his beloved regressor. For the next group, we'll have it the other way around. This time, the main character himself is a regressor, and then there's a special partner. First, we have Doombreaker. The MC and the partner used to have a master-disciple relationship wherein the partner is the master. But unfortunately, things became so dangerous that the partner sacrificed himself for the MC. The MC became the last human survivor. So when he returned to the past, he made sure to keep the people he needs. And the partner is among them, of course. At the current timeline, they've become very close comrades, and when the partner learns what the MC had gone through, he swears that he's not going to let the MC fight on his own again. Next is leveling up with the gods. When a strong fighter like the partner finds out that another guy has beaten him in the official records, instead of becoming jealous like those angsty characters in other webtoons, the partner was very excited to meet the MC. He also does whatever he could to recruit the MC to his team. But unfortunately for him, the MC prefers to do things solo. However, the MC doesn't mind working with just the partner from time to time, since he's useful, or so he claims. Their funniest moment was when they were on a date. The partner asked the MC's number so that he can contact him later, but the MC interpreted it as the partner hitting on him. It was a joke, yeah, but still. And the last in this group is my S-Class Hunters. The partner was fascinated with the MC since the first time he saw him on screen, and when they met, the partner was eager to buy him. I meant for the MC's monster taming services, of course. The MC talks his way out of it, but even as the partner was leaving the meeting room, he reminds the MC that he hasn't given up on the idea of buying him yet. Yes, that moment I'm talking about doesn't really show enough bromance. But wait for it. Once they have more interactions in the Webtoon adaptation, they are actually the fruitiest among all other pairings mentioned in the video. Well, at least among the action fantasy webtoons that are released and I have read so far. I'm pretty sure that I've missed something. Either I forgot or I haven't read it yet. So it will be highly appreciated if you can share your recommendations in the comments. If I had helped you discover a new favorite, then I'm glad to be of service. But if you already know them or if you want more, well, I actually know of other series with exciting bromance like the ones featured in this video. They're just under a different genre, setting, or trope. So for more videos like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks and take care!